Here we go. Oh, they calling boys.
How you doing? We got called here because you're recording the building and recording employees.
Doing what?
You're recording the building, recording the employees.
How would I be able to? What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Clint's.
Clint's?
Yep. Clint's, badge number 2205.
Okay, now say that one more time what you just said.
So, got called here because you're standing outside the bank, recording and recording the employees. They've asked you to stop, they've asked you to leave.
They did not. They didn't say neither one of those. And why would? And how would I be able to record the employees if they inside their bank?
I'm not sure. But
yeah, that's a good question.
What exactly are you doing?
What exactly what you see?
All right, guys. This video starts with a powerful reminder. Knowing your rights can completely change how police encounter unfolds. A man stands calmly on a public sidewalk recording everyday surroundings, cars, buildings, and public activity, when officers are dispatched after a complaint from a nearby bank. There's no crime, no disturbance, and no suspicious behavior beyond a camera in public. Yet, as we've seen many times, the presence of a camera alone is enough to trigger concern. What happens next quickly turns into a lesson in constitutional awareness.
Which is?
What am I doing?
I mean, you're recording the building for sure.
I'm recording now. I'm recording the birds. I was recording all kind of stuff. Okay. Cars. There's some nice cars rolling by. And
okay.
Is something wrong? I'm kind of shocked you even here.
It's Lee Summit, man.
What do that mean?
We get called for everything here.
For everything?
Everything.
Where's your police department?
Just right up the street.
I can walk there? Okay. I mean, let me ask you a question since you actually standing right here. What's 550 divided by 2?
225 or 275.
Okay. And just hypothetically speaking, if you was at home like sleep and your best friend came like beating on your door, ringing your doorbell for breakfast, all you got to eat is cookies, cereal, and milk. What do you open first?
Probably the door.
Okay. Maybe if I can get 2 more out of you, what is the 3rd and 4th letter in alphabet?
3rd and 4th?
Yeah.
C and D.
Okay. And the last question I can ask you is, what's the first?
The officers approach and immediately question the cameraman about recording the building and employees. Notice the tactic: frame normal activity as suspicious first, then search for justification later. The citizen calmly asks for names and badge numbers, establishing transparency from the start. When asked what he's doing, he gives simple, harmless answers, even pointing out everyday scenery. Instead of escalating emotionally, he shifts the interaction toward logic. This is where the tone begins to change, because confidence and calm responses often expose weak assumptions behind these calls.
First Amendment?
Yeah, the 5 elements of the First Amendment.
Oh man, dude, it's been so long.
So long? What do you mean by that?
So long since I've like studied that. Studied that specific amendment.
The first. It's the first. It's
free speech. Religion. You tell me.
How long was the academy?
The academy?
Yeah.
Mine was a year.
A year?
Yeah, that was like 8 years ago.
8 years ago?
I'm not saying that you're doing anything
No, you're
wrong.
fine. I'm gonna let you try to redeem yourself. What is the 4th Amendment?
4th Amendment?
Yeah.
Hit me with the hard ones today, man.
You know the 5th? What's the 5th?
Hey, Aguayo, you mind just staying with him for a minute?
You know the 5th Amendment?
Yeah, he's just recording.
You know the 5th? Yeah, we are recording, right? You recording? Hey, but are you recording, Officer Clint?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, let them know now I'm gonna have inside their bank. When you go in there, How you doing, man?
Good. You work for a company or just...
What do you mean?
You're just kind of doing this for fun or work for
Doing
a
what?
company?
Then comes the unexpected twist. Rather than arguing, the citizen starts asking the officers basic questions: math, reasoning, and eventually constitutional knowledge. At first, the questions sound playful, but the purpose becomes clear, testing whether the officers understand the very rights they are tasked with protecting. When asked about the First Amendment, the officer struggles to recall its components. This moment is critical. Law enforcement authority is rooted in constitutional limits, and when that foundation appears uncertain, the entire encounter shifts in tone and credibility.
Recording and going in banks and stuff?
I did not go in the bank. Did they say that?
I don't believe so.
Please, that make a big difference if they said that.
Yeah.
What's your name and badge number? How you pronounce that?
Aguayo.
Aguayo. I wanted to actually take a stab at it. 2228.
That's it?
Okay. Yeah, man, I was just out here digging in my butt, taking some pictures. It was a nice berry tree over there, and I seen some cardinals over there. And I didn't get her name, but she came out. She was screaming, but I really couldn't make out what she was saying.
Like somebody in the bank or a customer?
No, somebody in the bank. I think it was a worker there.
So you were just looking at cardinals, you said?
I was just walking around. So just walking. It's a nice day, isn't it?
It is very nice.
Shit, before the sun come out, you know.
Yeah.
So something that you're is that your partner? Are y'all partners?
Yeah, we work together.
Y'all work together? Something he just had really like an issue with was what is the First Amendment? The 5 elements
5 elements of it?
of the First Amendment.
That's what he said?
We're asking.
Like freedom of speech and all that?
What's the first and all of that? What's the rest of all of that? It's 5.
Yeah, it's 5 elements.
Do you know the 5?
Not off the top of my head, no.
I'm gonna let you redeem yourself. How about the 4th Amendment?
You got any idea on that?
As the conversation continues, a second officer joins and attempts to gather more information about the filming. The cameraman keeps the interaction controlled, emphasizing that he never entered the bank and remained on public property. The officers begin suggesting trespass warnings despite no violation occurring. This is a common escalation technique, introducing future hypothetical violations to justify present authority. However, the citizen remains composed, repeating key facts: public sidewalk, no crime, no lawful reason to demand identification.
Do you have any ID on you?
Sure.
Can I see it, please?
Can you see it? You want to trade IDs?
I mean, you've got my ID.
No, your ID.
Okay. So, you're going to be trespassed from here?
I wasn't on their property though.
Okay. They don't want you to come back.
Well, let them know if you can
And
go
so-
back.
so what
if
I
you
need
can-
from you-
if you can go back in there, let them know I trespassed them as well. I never
Fine.
stepped on their
What I
property.
need from you is your ID.
Can we get a supervisor out here, please?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna scoot on this side just so I won't be so close to the curb over here. Yes, you guys. So we got Officer Clint. He's actually demanding ID from the sidewalk. We never went on their property. And when we requested body cam footage, I'm sure he asked the bank, do he want them to trespass me? I bet. Cause we're going to request the body cam footage. And I'm not even shocked that he asked me for my ID because he don't know the First or the 4th Amendment. And the 4th Amendment is exactly what he just did. Oh man.
The situation intensifies when one officer requests ID to issue a trespass warning. Here's the critical legal turning point. Without a crime or lawful detention, ID cannot be compelled. The cameraman immediately references constitutional protections, particularly the 4th Amendment. This shifts the pressure back onto the officers. Documentation becomes powerful in this moment, as the citizen records every statement. The encounter transforms from questioning a cameraman into questioning whether the officers fully understand the limits of their authority.
Like I said, by the law, you're not doing anything wrong. At this point, they want you trespassed. That's all.
Yes.
That's all we're trying to get done here.
Yeah, so by law, I don't have to show you ID, sir. Not from a sidewalk, minus the crime. Now your supervisor finna come down here and see how you doing and shake his head that you actually wasting his time to come down here with a man on the sidewalk with a little bitty camera. I see that. Is that for breast cancer? It's coming up. Yeah.
How's it going?
How you doing, man? What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Rippy, 0315.
How you doing, Mr. Rippy?
I'm not too bad. How about yourself?
What you got for me?
I don't have anything. I was told you wanted to talk to me.
Am I detained or am I free to go?
No, you're free to go. You haven't done anything wrong.
Okay. I mean, that's all.
Okay. Did the bank want to talk to me about anything?
Nope. Okay. He just requested you, so.
Yeah, yeah, because Mr. Clint, he said by law I have to give him my ID.
I mean, yes.
By law, and I'm on the sidewalk, minus no crime.
They want you warned for trespass, so we want to know who you are so that we can give you the trespass warning.
Yes, I've never been on their property, though.
A supervisor soon arrives, and the tone noticeably changes. Supervisors often de-escalate situations once they recognize there is no legal basis for enforcement. The sergeant confirms the cameraman is free to go and acknowledges no crime has occurred. However, the discussion about trespass continues, showing how misunderstandings about public versus private property frequently cause confusion. The cameraman uses this opportunity to clarify logic through calm questioning, turning the encounter into a real-time educational moment rather than a confrontation.
You don't have to be on their property for them to tell you that they don't want you to come on their property.
So
but the reality of it is we know who you are. We'll recognize you. We've been dealing with you for the last several days. So if you show up on their property, we'll find out the rest of the information that
Correct.
we need. We'll go about it that way.
Exactly, Mr. Rippy.
So I'm not worried about it.
If you can do me a favor, can you go back in there and let them know I want them trespassed for mines as well?
From yours where?
My property.
What property where?
Can you just tell them that, not to come on my property as well?
They have to know what property they cannot go on to.
Just tell him he don't want you on his property as well.
But they have no way of knowing what property that is.
Well, tell him I
The
don't want him
whole
on.
point of trespass warning is you know where you're not supposed to go.
Okay, tell him I don't
You're
want.
here, so you know that you can't come here.
Okay, tell him I don't want him on the sidewalk.
You can't do that. That's
Okay.
public property.
Okay.
Just like nobody's telling you that you can't be on the sidewalk. It's
Okay.
perfectly legal for you to be here.
Okay. All right. That makes sense.
So,
That makes sense.
all right.
Good.
Yep.
Hey, one more thing. Oh, whoa. Real quick. This is something so serious, Mr. Rippy. Can you help him out with something?
This is all your follow-up nonsense questions.
It wasn't.
I'm not messing with that.
The First Amendment is nonsense. I asked him what was the First and Fourth Amendment.
Oh, okay.
That's nonsense to you?
I've watched several of your other videos,
No.
and you ask them math questions and all kinds of silliness.
No. Real talk. I asked.
The citizen again challenges the officers on constitutional knowledge, specifically the First and Fourth Amendments. While the supervisor attempts to downplay the importance of answering such questions, the broader point remains clear. Understanding constitutional protections is essential for enforcing laws correctly. The interaction highlights a recurring issue. When authority meets informed citizens, conversations shift from commands to explanations. This balance is exactly what constitutional policing is supposed to look like.
This gentleman, because he was asking me for my ID, I asked him what is the Fourth Amendment, and he couldn't say it. Then I asked him what was the First Amendment. He couldn't say it. I wish he was a little closer, so I can see you probably helping him out or letting him know about the Fourth and the First Amendment. He does not know. He said that.
He does, because he and I have talked about it. We train on it all the time.
Well, I got him on camera saying he do not know.
Okay, just because he doesn't want to answer your question doesn't mean that that's a bad thing.
I got him on camera saying 2 of the 5 elements and then saying I don't know the rest. Can you help me out? All I'm saying is,
You know him or you wouldn't be out here.
just help him out, man. Just help him out.
Okay.
With the First and Fourth Amendment, okay?
Enjoy.
Where's your police station at?
Right down the street.
Can you give me a ride?
Nope.
It's close enough to walk.
Nope.
Okay. Mr. Ripley is, that's a little, like, why you upset?
In the end, no citation is issued, no arrest occurs, and the cameraman leaves after successfully documenting the encounter. All right, guys, this situation proves why knowledge, composure, and documentation matter. Recording in public is legal, and understanding your rights prevents intimidation from turning into enforcement. Encounters like this remind us that awareness protects both citizens and accountability. Share the video, spread the message, and always stay informed, because the Constitution only works when people know how to use it.